Maut, the world mother of ancient Egypt and Kush. Peace Maut, also known as Maut or Mout, stands as a central figure in the pantheon of ancient Egyptian and Kushite deities. Her name, meaning mother in ancient Egyptian, encapsulates her role in the creation, fertility, and the primordial waters of Nu. Maut was revered not only as a maternal figure, but also as a powerful goddess associated with the sky and the universe, earning her titles such as the World Mother and Lady of Heaven. Origins and attributes. Maut's worship dates back to the Middle Kingdom period, around 2055 to 1650 BCE, but her prominence soared during the New Kingdom era, c. 1550–1070 BCE. She was often depicted as a vulture, a symbol of motherhood and protection, with outstretched wings encompassing the heavens. In her human form, she was shown wearing the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt, signifying her dominion over the entire land. Her primary cult center was at Karnak in Thebes, where she was worshipped alongside her consort Amun and their son Khonsu, forming the Theban triad. The temple of Mout at Karnak, known as the Ipet Isut, was a grand complex featuring sacred lakes and monumental statues, underscoring her significance in the Theban region. Influence and worship. Maut's influence extended beyond Egypt into Nubia, modern-day Sudan, where she was integrated into the local pantheon. The Kushite pharaohs, who ruled during the 25th dynasty, c. 744–656 BCE, adopted and venerated Maut, solidifying her status as a unifying deity between Egypt and Kush. Her role as a mother goddess symbolized the nurturing and protective qualities necessary for the well-being of both kingdoms. Maut's worship was characterized by grand festivals and rituals, particularly the Opet festival, where her statue, along with those of Amun and Khonsu, was paraded from Karnak to Luxor. These celebrations reinforced the divine order and the pharaoh's role as the intermediary between the gods and the people. Legacy and greatness. The greatness of Maut's worship lies in her ability to transcend regional boundaries and unify diverse cultures under a common religious framework. Her veneration by both Egyptians and Kushites exemplifies the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations and their shared reverence for maternal and protective deities. Maut's temples, statues, and inscriptions serve as enduring testaments to her importance and the grandeur of her cult. The integration of Maut into the Nubian pantheon highlights the cultural exchange and mutual respect between Egypt and Kush, fostering a sense of shared identity and purpose. Conclusion. Embracing the wisdom of the past. Reflecting on the legacy of Maut, we uncover the profound understanding our ancestors had of the interconnectedness of life, culture, and spirituality. The reverence for Maut as the World Mother teaches us the value of unity, protection, and nurturing care in our communities. By embracing these ancient lessons, we can foster a more harmonious and inclusive world, grounded in the wisdom of our past and guided by the principles that have sustained civilizations for millennia. End of script. The integration of Maut in Sumerian context. Though primarily an Egyptian and Kushite deity, the concept of a powerful mother goddess like Maut resonates across ancient cultures, including the Sumerian civilization. In Sumerian mythology, goddesses such as Ninhursag, the earth and mother goddess, share similarities with Maut. Ninhursag, known as the Lady of the Sacred Mountain, was also a creator and protector, emphasizing the universal archetype of the maternal deity. The integration of these goddesses into their respective cultures underscores a shared human understanding of creation, fertility, and protection. These themes were not confined to a single region, but were widespread, demonstrating the interconnectedness of ancient belief systems. Comparative analysis. Maut and Ninhursag. Both Maut and Ninhursag were central to their pantheons and were associated with creation and nurturing. Maut, as the vulture goddess, symbolized the protective and nurturing aspects of motherhood, while Ninhursag, often depicted with a horned headdress and a flowing gown, represented the earth's fertility and the sustaining force of nature. Their temples were places of worship and pilgrimage, where rituals were performed to ensure the prosperity and protection of the people. These sacred sites were not only religious centers, but also hubs of cultural and political power, reflecting the integral role of these goddesses in maintaining societal order. Cultural exchange and influence. The influence of these mother goddesses extended beyond their immediate cultural spheres. Trade routes, conquests, and diplomatic marriages facilitated the exchange of religious ideas and practices. The worship of Maut in Nubia, for instance, is a direct result of such interactions. Similarly, The spread of Sumerian deities like Nin-Hersag to surrounding regions highlights the dynamic nature of ancient religious practices. These exchanges fostered a richer, more diverse cultural tapestry, where different civilizations could learn from each other and adapt foreign elements into their own traditions. This cultural synthesis contributed to the resilience and longevity of these ancient societies, a legacy of unity and strength. The enduring legacy of Maut and her counterparts lies in their representation of unity, strength, and nurturing care. These mother goddesses embodied the qualities essential for the survival and prosperity of ancient civilizations. Their worship unified people under common beliefs and practices, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. As we look back on the greatness of these ancient cultures, we recognize the importance of embracing the principles they revered. The values of protection, nurturing, and unity are timeless and continue to resonate in our modern world. By learning from the past and honoring the wisdom of our ancestors, we can build a future that reflects the enduring strength and compassion of these ancient mother goddesses. Maut's role in the evolution of religious thought. Maut's prominence in ancient Egyptian and Kushite religion illustrates the evolution of religious thought and the adaptability of deities to meet the spiritual and social needs of the people. Over time, Maut's attributes and significance evolved, reflecting the changing dynamics of society and the interplay between political and religious power. The transformation of Maut from a local deity to a principal goddess in the Theban triad is a testament to the fluid nature of ancient religions. As political centers shifted and new dynasties emerged, the gods and goddesses were reinterpreted and reimagined to align with the current rulers' ideologies and the needs of the populace. Maut's elevation to a central figure in the New Kingdom, especially during the reign of the powerful pharaohs such as Hatshepsut and Ramses II, showcases the strategic incorporation of divine favor into the legitimacy of rulership. Maut and the Kushite revival, the 25th dynasty, often referred to as the Kushite dynasty, marked a period of revival and reinvigoration of ancient religious practices, with Maut playing a pivotal role. The Kushite pharaohs, originating from Nubia, sought to legitimize their rule by aligning themselves with the powerful deities of Egypt, particularly Maut, Amun, and Khonsu. This period saw the restoration of temples and the reinstitution of grand religious festivals, emphasizing continuity and respect for tradition. Maut's temples in Nubia, such as those at Gebel Barkal and Napata, became centers of worship and pilgrimage, symbolizing the unity between Egypt and Kush. The veneration of Maut in these regions highlights the Kushite pharaohs' efforts to integrate their cultural heritage with the established religious framework of Egypt, fostering a sense of shared identity and purpose. The symbolism of the vulture. The vulture, as Maut's sacred animal, carries deep symbolic meaning. In ancient Egypt, vultures were seen as protective mothers, tirelessly guarding their young and ensuring their survival. This imagery reinforced Maut's role as the ultimate protector and nurturer of both the pharaoh and the people. The vulture's ability to soar high above the earth also symbolized Maut's dominion over the sky and her encompassing watchfulness over the world. Conclusion: embracing our collective heritage. The story of Maut, the world mother, transcends mere mythology and delves into the heart of ancient wisdom and human experience. Her journey from a local deity to a revered goddess across Egypt and Kush exemplifies the timeless nature of the values she represents: creation, protection, and nurturing care. As we reflect on the greatness of Maut and the civilizations that worshipped her, we are reminded of the importance of unity, respect for tradition, and the strength found in nurturing and protecting our communities. These ancient principles remain relevant today, guiding us toward a future where we honor our collective heritage and embrace the wisdom of the past. By understanding and appreciating the rich tapestry of human history, we gain insight into our shared humanity and the enduring values that bind us together. Let the legacy of Maut inspire us to build a world rooted in compassion, unity, and mutual respect, drawing strength from the timeless lessons of our ancestors. Kindly click like, subscribe, and share this channel.